Hello, everybody. Today we have a car, none other than the 2013 Volkswagen Jetta. Now, as you can see, this vehicle from Volkswagen is a very nice, smooth, streamlined looking vehicle. The front, we have these nice modern headlamps, as you can see. They're very crisp. This has this nice flow into the front grille, which, as you can see, is a black tone to it, which definitely gives a very nice transition from the paint color into the front grille. Now, as we step down there, we can also see the lower front fascia, which has some nice accenting in there for styling. Now, around the side here, we have the, unfortunately, plastic rims. We do not have the aluminum rims in this vehicle. This is the SE 2.5. And then you can see we have the blinkers on the mirror, which is a nice feature. And then this nice silver lining through the middle, just above the door panel there. The roof line is very smooth. It just slopes down the back very nicely, comes right down into the rear area there of the vehicle. Just a very, nice, smooth looking vehicle. And in the back, we also have, as you can see, the rear tail lights, and there's the badging for the 2.5 SE. Now, one thing to note is that the rear taillights are very nice. We have sort of a backwards C design in there, and the lights that are in the rear just make it look like a very nice vehicle, especially at nighttime when it's all lit up. So there's sort of an overview of the back. As you can see, we have, believe it or not, a dual exhaust on the left-hand side there. Now, the trunk space in this vehicle is really very large, large trunk for the car, and both seats do fold down. It's a 60-40 rear split seat, but it is plenty of trunk space for any of your needs, suitcases, anything really like that. So, very well designed. Now, there's the Jetta badge, of course, and then there's the dual exhaust, which I was talking to you a little bit about earlier. So, sort of a nice feature. Instead of having just one pipe, we have two. So, two is always better than one, right? Now, coming around to the back seat here, you can see that we have plenty of room. Beautiful leather interior, very soft to the touch, very comfortable seats with nice side bolstering and all the seats, even in the rear here. So just that nice Volkswagen leather, very clean cut interior, just a nice solid feel to everything. Even the door panels, the door handles, this all the accenting on the doors, the padding, just a really well laid out, well put together interior that is very comfortable. Coming around to the front here, you can see this nice little door handles. They're very easy to pull. Now the front area is just very nicely, again, that's sort of that Volkswagen crisp but very functional and well put together interior. The front seats have this very nice deep side bolstering on them, very comfortable leather again. Of course, the designated buttons there for the seat adjustments. And along here we have the door panel. Just again, solid quality materials. We have this nice silver accenting here the door panel, which is just nice. And coming down here, we have this really nice padding in the door, and it's very comfortable. It's not plastic or anything like that. Just again, the nice accenting there with the silver all around the gauges, all around the air vents. Just laid out very nicely. The gauges are very clear, easy to read, which I like a lot. However, there's no hand controls on the steering wheel, and even in the SE model, it's very disappointing not to have those. Again, there's that silver trim, and we have our media center there, which only has AM and FM radio, no satellite radio, unfortunately. Then coming down here, we have the drive and sport mode for this vehicle. The drive, you can do auto manual, or you can do the sport mode. So now let's see how this vehicle drives on the road. Go ahead here and get started up for everybody. The vehicle is just very nice overall. Just the interior, the exterior looks nice. Very solid vehicle. Now, powering this vehicle is a 2.5 liter 5-cylinder engine producing 170 horsepower, which is very adequate. We've been getting about 29 on the highway and about 23 23 to 25 in the city. I believe the combined on this engine is 27. But the Volkswagen actually offers 5 different engines for the Jetta: a diesel one, a hybrid model, and then a couple of different gasoline choices. The one we're in right now, again, is the 2.5 liter 5-cylinder, and I found the engine to be very adequate for the vehicle. Very smooth power delivery, just all the way up to red line. It just does not weaken or anything. It's just one of the most smooth vehicles on the road as far as power delivery, especially on the highway. It's just excellent. And it definitely has a lot of power. The 170 horsepower does a really nice job, as you can see right here. We'll just step on it, and it just delivers very nicely, right up to 4,000 RPMs, and you're gone. Now, moving over here to the multimedia system, we have the presets buttons right there. You have all your presets. You have your AM, you have your FM, you have your media, which includes auxiliary, but no Bluetooth, no USB. Very disappointing. I mean, come on now, let's get with the times. We do have a CD player at least, and your tuning knob, and then, of course, you have your volume knob as well. But, however, on the contrary, great sound system in this vehicle. It sounds very crisp, very clear, very good sound for the bass speakers. It's just really, really good sound. However, again, we have no Bluetooth streaming, no phone, no hand controls, no USB, and for a car that's right around $23,000 as it sits, I mean, it's kind of disappointing. So, that's definitely something that they should improve on. So, now moving back again over into the engine and transmission part of the vehicle, we have a 6-speed automatic transmission in this vehicle with the sport mode and manual shifting mode. I personally just like to leave it and drive. It does just a fine job. But if you want to, get a little more fun out of the vehicle, if you're driving hilly, curvy roads, then the sport mode is definitely a good option. It will keep the RPMs around 2,500 in city driving at about 40 miles an hour. And then, it's just ready to go. It's just, waiting for you to hit the gas and go faster. Now, the interior, again, just very nicely put together. The buttons, the trim on it, it's very solid. Definitely top of the segment, that's for sure. The seats, the steering wheel, it's so soft. Then the soundproofing, definitely one of the highest attributes of this vehicle is just how quiet it is as you're driving down the highway doing 70, 75. This is definitely one of the quietest vehicles. It's right up there with the Buick Verano as far as quietness goes. However, a few lacking things again are the USB, Bluetooth, hand controls, and things like that. However, it's nothing detrimental to the vehicle. It's just lacking those for sure. It's something that I would definitely miss if I owned this vehicle. But overall, it's Volkswagen's entry-level car. It just does a good job of being fuel efficient, fun to drive, and good looking. So I hope everyone enjoyed this quick look of the 2013 Volkswagen Jetta, and will be sure to see more of our videos.